This is the weather forecast video for Friday, May the 25th, 2012. Taking a look at the satellite image from last evening, you can see a frontal system with some clouds and some showers and a few thunderstorms from the Great Lakes down into the Central Plains. This will be stalling over the area and moving back northward later today and tonight as a warm front. Watch warning map from just before midnight. Frost and freeze advisories over North Dakota. Winter weather advisories and storm warnings over Montana. That's not summertime. Red flag warnings and high wind advisories in the southwest sure are. And here's the QPF chart. Precipitation over the next 5 days through Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock. Showing some decent amounts of rain still, about a quarter to maybe upwards of an inch and a quarter over the next couple of days with some active storms. And here's the severe weather threat for today and most likely mainly very late this afternoon and into the overnight. Slight risk of severe weather for western 3/4 of the state into neighboring Nebraska, Kansas, and western Missouri. The main threat will be from large hail, as the other threats, wind and tornadoes, are low to almost none. And you can see the hail threat is pretty much the minimal 15% in slight risks. So let's take a look at this with the 0Z GFS Model Run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have a trough over the west with some energy digging in over San Francisco Bay and a ridge over the south and east. There's this frontal system kind of stalled from about the Ohio Valley through Missouri, Kansas, and then it picks it back upward into the Dakotas and into Montana, where they'll have high elevation snow of all things. Late tonight and into Saturday, the front will move northward as a warm front. We could still have some activity Saturday morning into the early afternoon before the southerly winds just blow hot air in, and on Sunday it's going to be sultry, hot, humid, 90 degrees, maybe even lower 90s. It's going to be awful. Monday, the cold front comes through, could see some more severe weather, more showers and thunderstorms. This could be a Sunday night event in western Iowa to a Monday event in eastern Iowa, so we'd have to take a look at that. Tuesday, that moves off, temperatures cool down, and do they ever cool down? We'll go from highs in the 90s to highs in the 70s, maybe even barely 70. Wednesday, a little bit of a disturbance looks to come through, at least into the western part of the state on Wednesday, with a few showers and maybe an isolated storm at that time. And into Thursday, still could have a little bit of activity over the east as that disturbance moves across the area. Temperatures remaining in the 70s to near 80. And a week from today, on June 1st, that upper level low with that disturbance we saw in the previous 2 days is parking itself, it seems like, over the Ohio Valley, and showers and few thunderstorms may clip the southeastern counties. It's a little bit undetermined at this point, so we'll have to look and see on future runs. A couple of days after that, the following Tuesday on the 5th, ridge over the center part of the country at the trough in the east and west, and that means warm air, hot, sultry, humid, temperatures back into the 80s most likely, and maybe even 90 again. Heat indices well into the 90s to near 100. And at the end of the forecast on June the 9th, oh, doesn't that look like summer? A 588 ridge over the Ohio Valley, and that is a heat dome, and that is going to spell hot, humid weather with maybe a thunderstorm in the afternoon. So if we don't get rain, we're going to get a lot of heat later into June. So thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one on Saturday.